So just a little bit of information about the history of Viatri. We are about to celebrate our 30th anniversary. We started in 1983 with a mother and her two daughters on a family vacation to Italy. Susan Gravely and Frances Gravely, along with their mother Lee Gravely, were on vacation, and they spent their days watching the different artisans in the factories working and making these beautiful ceramic pieces. As they were watching the artisans work, they really wanted to figure out a way to bring these pieces back to the United States. There was nothing like it in the market. Colorful mix and match ceramics was just something that you didn't see. And so what they did was they filled an entire trunk full of products, and it was actually a collection called Campania that was our flagship collection. They filled the trunk, and they brought it back to the United States, and they traveled up and down the East Coast selling the product to the finest specialty stores and then eventually to Belk department stores. And Belk is one of the best partners that we have. They're actually our biggest, most important account. So this is a very important partnership to us. Today, Viatri is the largest importer of exclusive Italian ceramics in the entire country. We sell to over 2,000 upscale specialty stores. We work with better department stores like Belk's. We also work with Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Bloomingdale's. And then we sell direct on our website, and we sell through different catalog accounts as well. So we have a really great following. We have Viatri collectors throughout the country, but the majority of our volume is done in the southeast of the United States, which is where we have a large presence with Belk, which makes the fit so perfect. The way that we differentiate ourselves from our competition is something called the Viatri Advantage. And we have handcrafted Italian treasures, we have everyday luxury, and then trend-setting design. And these are three key points when you're training Belk sales associates that you would want to talk to them about. Handcrafted Italian treasures. We have the most beautiful, award-winning Italian handcrafted products for almost 30 years. Everyday luxury means that we have the most durable, dishwasher-safe earthenware, with the majority of our collections also being microwave safe. So the product is beautiful. We have a timeless, sophisticated design, but it is durable enough that a bride can use it every single day. And then we also are proud of our trend-setting design. Working with our Italian factories and with our Italian designers, we are thrilled to always bring the latest designs. We are ahead of trend. We are right aligned with what's going on in the fashion industry. So we're always going to be giving information about that beautiful trend-setting design. I want to talk a little bit about our design inspirations and why we continue throughout this 30-year partnership to work with Italy. Italy is, and the Italian lifestyle is a lifestyle that all Americans dream of having. It's the #1 place that Americans dream to vacation, and there is just a fascination with the Italian culture that we're so happy that we can bring to the tables of all of our different customers. Italy is a center of art and great design. Like I said, they're ahead of trends. It's a trend-setting culture that we're proud to be a partner with. We work with up to 35 different factories throughout Italy. So there's not just one Viatri factory. We actually have 35 different factories all the way from the northern part of Italy throughout Italy to the southern part of Italy that we're working with. The majority of our factories are in the Florence region, but we really do have factories across the country. Every single piece of Viatri is handmade and hand-painted, and they truly are a work of art. They're durable enough to use every day. They're durable enough to put in the dishwasher, but really they are a work of art. They're masterpieces for your table. Viatri is all about mix and match. This is something that we have won numerous awards for. It's something that we receive a lot of press awareness for, but we are the leaders of the mix and match philosophy, and that's what keeps our products fresh, and it's what keeps our customers a lifelong Viatri customer, because even if they purchase something 15 years ago, we're still going to have patterns that can mix and match with those designs. We're working in the same color scheme. So once you start a Viatri collection, you can continue that throughout a lifetime. And we have casual and formal looks for any home. The great thing about Viatri is you can take the same pieces and you can dress them up with different drinkware or flatware or linens depending upon the occasion or the season of the year that you may want to set your table. So we really have something for all types of customers, whether they're looking for formal pieces or more casual pieces for every day. Earthenware is the type of clay that we use for the majority of our products. Earthenware is all natural, which is a huge selling point for Viatri. This is definitely something that you would want to communicate to your sales associates. They're natural clays that are fired and baked, and this is a key element that distinguishes Viatri from our competition. We work with the most durable earthenware available on the market, and because it is so durable, it is always dishwasher safe, and most collections are microwave safe. And you don't have to worry about remembering what's microwave safe or what's dishwasher safe. When you're in the Belk department stores, you can flip the piece over, and it will say right there on the bottom of the piece if it's dishwasher or microwave safe. Earthenware, by using earthenware, we are able to achieve bright, vibrant colors, which is something that our brand is really known for, and we're also able to hand paint on the pieces. If we were using a different type of material, we would not be able to get those bright colors and that beautiful hand-painted look. So that's why we've chosen to continue to use earthenware throughout these 30 years. And earthenware is elegant enough to use for your most sophisticated occasions, but also it's going to provide that strength and durability that you can use every single day. I have plenty of Viatri at home, and I can tell you that I use it every day, and it holds up, and it's extremely durable. There are 3 types of earthenware. Terracotta, which is a brownish clay. This is Italian for baked earth. The majority of our product is going to be made of terracotta clay. Bellezza, which is Belk's #1 registry pattern, is made of terracotta, and at the bottom of this PowerPoint you can see a picture of that terracotta Bellezza product. Terra Bianca, which is the dinner plate right here in the center of your page, is a white clay. Typically anything that has a hand-painted design is going to be made of Terra Bianca, so we can get those bright, vibrant colors, and you can really see the brush stroke within each piece. And then Terra Marrone is a dark brown clay. This clay is the most durable clay that we work with. It's microwave, dishwasher, oven, and freezer safe, so it's extremely durable. Our Encanto collection is made of Terra Marrone. That's also one of our most popular collections for bridal registry. It's one of the collections that most people will know Viatri from. And the Terra Marrone is a clay that they actually use in outdoor sculptures in Italy. So like I said, it's microwave, dishwasher, oven, and freezer safe, and extremely durable. And all you have to do is turn the piece over, and you'll be able to see around the edge of the bottom whether it's terracotta, it's going to be a brown clay, Terra Bianca, which is going to be a white clay, and then Terra Marrone, which will be a black clay. To care for our earthenware products, like I've said, it's all dishwasher safe. Most is microwave safe. We recommend that the dishwashers run on the low energy air dry cycle. The #1 thing to remember about Viatri is not to overload the dishwasher. If you don't overload the dishwasher, the product is really going to withstand the test of time. But if it is overloaded and the product bangs up against each other, then that is when you can see some chipping. So make sure that you really reiterate that to the sales associates. We also meet all FDA requirements and Prop 65 requirements, which is a California requirement that we're able to meet. Stoneware is a new material that we're using, and this is brand new on the market for Viatri. It's Italian stoneware, and our newest collection, Lastra, is made of this. Because it's stoneware, it is highly resistant to chipping and breaking. It's industrial strength. It's microwave oven, dishwasher, and freezer safe. So our Italian stoneware collection, Lastra, is going to be the most durable product that we have to offer. Belk brought this in the fall, and they already have numerous bridal registries on this collection. One thing to note and one thing to educate the sales associates about is nature of goods. Because every single piece of VH3 is made by hand, there will be slight variation from piece to piece. The brush stroke may look a little bit different if the piece is hand painted. There could be a variation in the color, even a variation of the shape. But this is a true testament to the fact that our pieces are handmade by Italian artisans. It's what sets us apart from our competition. And for most customers, it's what makes them love VH3, and the fact that they see that organic shape and the fact that they're able to know that this really is made by hand. So a couple of guidelines when it comes to merchandising, and Belk does a great job merchandising our product. They may need your help to kind of keep it together or just to keep things fresh, but we do ask that all of the VH3 dinnerware is merchandised together and that it's organized. So always feature the most important collections within eye level, and we'll go through those important collections in a few minutes. And then make sure that each collection is merchandised separately. Although we are all about mix and match, when it comes to the way the department store consumer is going to shop, it needs to be very simple and clean. So if you're choosing to mix and match, just do it, be careful. Don't do it too much. Make sure that they really understand how the collection should be viewed and all of the pieces in the collection. And once again, Belk does a great job with this, but make sure that all of the place settings are featured together, that charger, dinner, salad, mug, and pasta bowl are featured as a unit. So a bride understands all of the eating pieces that are available in her collection to register for. And then also make sure that you're using easels within the display so that the pieces can be seen a little bit easier and that you really get this impact with the pieces being put up in the easel. So that's going to create, it's going to be easier to view, it's going to be easier for the bride to register. And then if there are any additional pieces, stack it out. One of the mottos that we use at VH3 is stack it high and watch it fly. If you stack out the pieces, it's going to create a great impact. It's going to have a vertical presentation, and it's going to incent that customer to really invest more and to gravitate towards more pieces. Also, if there are adequate stock levels, and in our Belk department stores there will be, really work with the sales associates and the visual team to obtain table settings. The product is going to sell the best when it's merchandised on a table with flatware and linens and a beautiful centerpiece. So they often do a great job about giving us a feature table. But if you're getting feedback from the sales associates that it may not be moving as quickly as they had hoped, or they're not getting shoppers as attracted to certain collections, encourage them to set a table. And if you ever have any questions about ways to set the table or different mix and match options, browse through the VH3 catalog that you'll be receiving in the mail within the next week. Give me a call. I can send different display photos to really help. So use me as much as possible because I'm here to make it as easy as we can for you. So I want to go over some of the products that Belk has, and they have the largest assortment of all of the department stores that we work with. Their core assortment is really focused on bridal registry. They have Encanto, Encanto Aqua, Bellezza White, and Bellezza Celadon. And then additionally, they have solids to mix and match. They have beautiful hand-painted collections that sell throughout the different seasons and holidays of the year. They have our napkins. They have our drinkware. So they really have everything to create a beautiful VH3 lifestyle and to be able to accent the different bridal registries. Bridal registry is very important to the Belk department stores. So the first collection that I want to talk about is Encanto. Encanto means enchanted in Italian. This collection is dishwasher, microwave, oven, and freezer safe. and it's all about mix and match. Within Encanto, we have 4 different designs. So the brides can layer their table setting to create really unique looks. There can be a different dinner plate, a different salad plate, a different cereal mold, or even a different mug within the Encanto collection. This is handmade in the Veneto region of Italy. It's that Terra Marrone, that black, very durable clay. And like I said, it's the top bridal pattern for Vietri. It's one of the most popular registry collections for Vietri. It's a favorite among the press, and it's often featured in Martha Stewart weddings. So here's a beautiful image of the Encanto collection. Within Encanto, we also have Encanto Aqua, Encanto Metallic, and Encanto Mare. These are line extensions of Encanto, which is so popular. And we've created these different colors and these different looks so that you can layer them to create a really unique table. These are all made of that same Terra Marrone clay. They're microwave, dishwasher, oven, and freezer safe. So they're going to have the same functional durability that Encanto has, but they're just going to create a little bit of a pop. So the Aqua is going to be a new color for Belk. Some stores will have it. Other stores will see that rolled out this spring. It is a very popular accent. The Metallic is only going to be seen in some of our very top Belk stores. And then the Mare, which is a coastal seaside look to Encanto, is going to be in more of our coastal doors in all of them. And here's another beautiful glamour shot of that great Aqua and the Metallic. The next collection is Bellezza. Bellezza means beauty in Italian, and this collection is hot for Belk brides right now. It is their #1 registry pattern. The white, the celadon, and the tomato red colors are featured in Belk. This is made of a terracotta clay. It's fired twice. So that second firing allows it to be extremely durable. It's microwave and dishwasher safe. There are even oven to table pieces in this collection. And it has a beautiful, beautiful, almost kind of vintage look to it, kind of like a shabby chic. And once you get into the stores, you'll see it in person. Our artisans actually use 13th century techniques to create these beautiful embossed images around the edges and throughout the center of each piece. And like I said, the white and the celadon are the top registry collections for Belk. These two colorations are often mixed together. Brides will register for the white and then add in the celadon green pieces as accents. Here's a great glamour shot of the Bellezza celadon, a beautiful shot of the Bellezza white, and then just a really bold shot of the Bellezza tomato red. The tomato red is a very popular collection for brides in Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. They really gravitate towards this red, and then they'll pop in this poppy accent to really give it some beautiful life. The next collection that you'll see in Belk is Crema. This is one of our basic collections. It's kind of like that basic white tee. It's just great for layering. You'll see the beautiful terracotta edges along the rim of each piece. This is made of the terracotta clay. It's dishwasher and microwave safe, and it's actually inspired by the way they made 14th century pottery in Tuscany. So the peasants had these very rustic glazes, and the glazes didn't cover the entire piece. And so different edges of the terracotta would show through, and that's what we've mimicked through this beautiful piece. And like I said, this is a perfect collection for mixing and matching. That basic cream, you can add anything to create a really unique look. And here's an example of that, the cream mixed with the beautiful green basilico color that we have. Old St. Nick is our top holiday collection. This is the collection that many Belk stores will keep on their floor year-round. We found that brides are gravitating towards this, and they're registering for Old St. Nick, so it is a very important collection for bridal registry. And then, of course, third, fourth quarter, this is a very important collection for holiday gifting. This is inspired by the artisan's childhood memories of how his mother used to read to him about Babbo Natale, which of course means Santa Claus in Italian. And it mixes with many of the collections that Belk has: Rosso Vecchio Dot, Basilico, Crema, and Bellezza Tomato Red. It's made of Terra Bianco. It's hand-painted in Tuscany, and it's dishwasher safe. Here's another beautiful shot of Old St. Nick mixed with Rosso Vecchio. Basilico is our great, vibrant, bright green. It's a basil color. It looks great with Pellini and poppy. This has the same type of shape and that great deckled terracotta edge showing through, just like Crema. It's also a great accent to Old St. Nick, and it's dishwasher and microwave safe. And here's another great mix and match shot of Basilico. Rosso Vecchio is one of the most popular collections for Vietri. It's also a top bridal registry collection. Rosso Vecchio actually means old red in Italian, and you'll hear comments. There is no one in the industry that does red like Vietri. This is the most beautiful, vibrant red that you have ever seen. It's an everyday collection that can be layered dependent upon the season. You can throw in white for Valentine's Day. You can add in Old St. Nick for holiday. I have Rosso Vecchio at home. I use it every single day. It's just a great basic collection. Like I said, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi brides are very attracted to this bright red color. It's handmade of terracotta in Tuscany, and it's dishwasher and microwave safe. And red is essentially the Italian color of life, love, and passion. This is a quintessential Italian-looking red, and the shapes are very organic. So this is a beautiful collection, and Belk does a great job with it. Here's another great glamour shot of the Rosso Vecchio. Here is the Rosso Vecchio Dot. So we added these whimsical white polka dots to the edges of some of our favorite Rosso Vecchio pieces. This is a great addition to Rosso Vecchio. It's an accessory group that can be used all year round, and it's dishwasher and microwave safe. And here's, I love this shot. You're mixing the Rosso Vecchio Dot with the Bianco White, with Rosso Vecchio, with Incanto. So you have several different collections that are coming together to create a really fun, fresh table. Cucina Fresca means fresh kitchen. Cucina Fresca was developed about 16 years ago, and it really revolutionized the dinnerware industry. Before that, you didn't really see solid colors. You definitely didn't see mixing and matching. Today, Cucina Fresca is one of the most photographed and publicized of the Vietri collections. If you're ever watching the Food Network, you'll notice that many people are using Cucina Fresca on the Food Network. It's just simple sophistication in traditional Tuscan colors of cream, saffron, and sage. You have the terracotta that shows through on the edge, and it's dishwasher and microwave safe. And this is one of the classic Vietri collections. Vietri collectors worldwide know Cucina Fresca, and they're always looking to add pieces to their collection. Here's another great shot of Cucina Fresca. We also have Painted Palm. One of the most exciting things about Painted Palm is it was featured in a Belk commercial campaign during the playoff games in December, in the football games. So it was a commercial that ran over and over and over throughout the holidays. So we're going to see a great pop in sales with Painted Palm. And what we've done with this collection is we've chosen our best-selling Incanto shapes, and our artisans have hand-painted these beautiful palm leaves in this great green color to make a really lively statement. If the Belk store mixes Painted Palm with Incanto, it will literally stop consumers in their tracks. It's such a beautiful mix and match combination, and that green really pops off the white. Painted Palm is microwave oven and dishwasher safe, and it's made of that black Terra Marrone clay. I love this shot. Here we have the Painted Palm mixed with the Incanto white. Poppy is one of our more fun floral collections. This can mix with many of the solid colors that we've talked about in this presentation. They're just simple brush strokes that are hand painted on these great shapes. It was inspired by nature. It was inspired by the beautiful poppies that you see in Italy. It's made of a terra bianco, a white clay. It's hand-painted in Tuscany, and it's dishwasher safe. And this is a very popular add-on registry collection. So they choose their basic solid color, and then they'll add in poppy just to create a nice pop of color. Here you can see that it's mixed with crema. We have it with our beautiful yellow, and then you've got the poppy pieces on the table as well. Bianco is another basic. Of course, this means white in Italian. This is one of the most searched for collections on our website, so brides are definitely seeking this group out. It's basic, it's great for layering, and it's dishwasher and microwave safe. And here, once again, just of course, we all know how great food looks on white, so this is a really good collection for any bride or any person to start their registry with. Polini, we actually have extended the Polini group in past years for Belk. The Belk bride traditionally is a younger bride, and this great polka dot is really appealing to her. Polini does mean polka dot in Italian, and it's just these great little dots that you can mix and match with all of our solid colors. They're classic, clean shapes. It's made of a terra bianco, a white clay in Tuscany, and it's dishwasher safe. And here you can see all of the fun pieces. The spoon rest, the little condiment bowls, we're mixing it with that Basilico green color. You can mix it with Rosso Vecchio. You can mix it with crema. Really, the mix and match options on this one are limitless. Drinkware is also a collection that Belk carries from Vietri. Puccinelli Classic Glass is our basic everyday drinkware. It is mouth-blown, made in Poland, so this actually isn't made in Italy, but it's inspired by Italian designs and Italian entertaining. This is very durable. It's dishwasher safe. You can throw it in the dishwasher. It's going to withstand. It's great for elegant entertaining or for everyday use. So anytime that you're able to obtain a table setting and create a lifestyle of the product, it's great to add in the drinkware to that merchandise display. And here's a great shot. We've got the double old-fashioned. We have the iced tea glass. We have the water glass. We have the wine glass. And we even have champagne glasses in this collection. Lastra, like I said before, is our new Italian stoneware collection. Right now, it is featured in Martha Stewart Weddings, so if you're flipping through a Martha Stewart Weddings magazine, you will see the advertisement. This is going to be one of the hottest collections for Vietri this year. I highly recommend to work with the visual and the sales associates to make sure this is on a table. It comes in a great basic white and then a very fashion-forward gray color that we're getting a lot of press about. It's stoneware, so it's industrial strength. It's chip-resistant, microwave oven, dishwasher, and freezer safe. Lastra actually means strap in Italian, and it is inspired by the overlapping wooden mold that they use to make Parmesan cheese in Italy. So it's a great story, and like I said, you're going to see this in the Belk stores in a big way and make sure that they're really giving it the space that it deserves. Here's a great mix and match shot of Lastra, and another gorgeous shot. Rustic Garden is something new that Belks will be bringing in this spring. So they don't have a lot of it right now, but they are investing heavily in this collection in the spring. Beautiful containers that can be used indoors and outside. These are all handmade. Each of the handles are applied by hand. They're hand-turned. And they bring sophistication to these beautiful old world shapes that you see all throughout Italy. They're made in Tuscany. They are made of terracotta clay, and like I said, they're suitable for indoor and outdoor. So you won't see these quite yet, but in the spring they'll get their shipment, and it'll be a great seasonal collection to create a really fun display. Alabaster glass is new. This is great decorative glass pieces that will mix and match perfectly with the Lastra collection. I've traveled to all of the different shows this January, and alabaster glass was one of the top sellers. These are great price points. and they are a smooth, translucent glass that looks like fine hand-carved alabaster. It's just a great addition to any table, and especially to a Lustra display. Here's a beautiful, here you have the alabaster glass that's mixed in with that white Lustra salad plate. Belks is also investing in our new accent napkins. This isn't something that you'll see right away when you go into the stores, but they will be shipping that this spring. We are thrilled. We are featured in the current issue of Architectural Digest with the accent napkins. These are actually made in the United States of a linen and cotton blend. It is the finishing touch to any bridal registry or any VA3 table. They're great for the VA3 collector who may have all of their pieces, but they're looking to bring in newness, and the linens would be a great option. They're bright colors, they're fun patterns, and they're really right on trend. We've had huge success with this. So talk to your stores about that and talk to the sales associates. Here is actually the Architectural Digest feature. So we've got great coverage right there at the top under different market discoveries that they found. And some quick information about VA3 Bridal. Why should a bride register for VA3 over all of the different other options that they have? The first is that everything is handmade. We are handcrafted Italian treasures. This is something that it's hard to find in the market, especially with so many things saturated coming from China in different mass-produced. And I'll just simply read this because I can't say it any better than the quote. But in a world of mass-produced goods, VA3 maintains its vision of celebrating artisan-designed, handcrafted Italian collections that support the history of artisans in Italy and beyond. A bride should also register for VA3 because of that everyday luxury we have. As girls are shifting from registering for both fine china and casual china, VA3 is the perfect fit. We have that sophistication and that look of high design, but we have durable dishwasher, microwave safe collections that they can use every single day. And then, like I said, the trend-setting design. Brides are looking for something different and fresh, and we have the design ability to bring that to them. Who is the VA3 bride? The VA3 bride demands quality, value, and great style. They understand what sets VA3 apart from others. They understand our price point, and they understand that everything is handmade. VA3 brides are often very traditional in their taste and their behavior. They love to entertain, and they're looking for great serving pieces and different accent pieces to really create a unique table setting. They want easy dinnerware that they don't have to think about, but is elegant enough for them to use in their most formal occasions. They value and understand artisan-made products, and they want to build on their dinnerware collections throughout a lifetime. So they want to start a collection and then add different seasonal items and linens and flatware. Once a VA3 bride registers with us, they truly are a customer for life. So let's talk a little bit about your responsibilities. Your goals as a merchandiser for VA3 are to educate and excite the sales associates about our brand. So we want you to use the information that we're giving you here in the PowerPoint. We will be sending you this. We'll be sending you brochures, catalogs, everything you need to get started. Educate those sales associates and those bridal managers. Increase the number of VA3 bridal registries. Help us to achieve impactful product placement on the selling floor. We want to have the best placement of all of the brands. And then gather and report any feedback from the store managers and send that to me monthly through your pink sheet, as y'all call it. I will send this information to the buyer, and with the information from the local level, we'll really be able to secure more shelf space, a broader assortment, and make sure we're bringing the sales associates and the bridal managers what they need to grow their sales at the local level. One way to think about it is trim the competition, T-R-I-M. Train, relationship building, build those relationships. Let the sales associates look forward to you coming each month. Let them talk about what's selling, what's not selling, what we can do better. Inventory management, make sure that all of those pieces that may be in the back stock are out on the selling floor. We all know that if it's in the back, it's never going to sell. And then merchandise, help them keep the collections clean, tidy, make sure that they're being dusted, make sure that we have great looking table settings and everything is very organized. So one more thing about Trim the Competition, establish local relationships with the bridal registry team, store managers, department managers, sales associates, and even the personal shoppers. Increase the sell-through of current inventory with enhanced merchandising, consistent education, and increased stock on the selling floor. Communicate Belk's needs through thorough reporting. If they allow you to take photographs, please send over those photographs so we can see what's going on. And we can even post them on Viatry's Facebook page and Viatry's blog to increase consumer traffic to that store. And then prepare the selling floor when new merchandise comes in and make sure that we're always negotiating for optimal floor space. Your monthly visit responsibilities are to take a full inventory, check the floor presentation, clean the display area, re-merchandise if needed, confirm that all the product in the assortment is on the selling floor, so pull out those items from the back stock, obtain the best position that we can, make sure that they have enough brochures, make sure that they have enough back stock, meet with the store personnel and build those relationships, discuss any customer reaction to the Viatry brand, to the assortment, or even what the competition is doing. We need to know. Record the customer request, evaluate the competition. Like I said, if you work on a display, take a before and after photo. I want to see how everything's looking. And then train those new sales associates and remind all existing sales associates of the story of Viatry, our best sellers, and how to care for the product. So if you have any questions, you've got my phone number, you've got my email address. I'm Holly. I'm the sales manager. Margaret Brook is our sales coordinator. If you can't get in touch with me, get in touch with Margaret. We're here to help. We've just got a few more minutes before the next webinar is going to start. And I think I had a couple questions. We can send out display photos with the packet. We definitely can do that. We'll make sure that that's done. Does anyone have any other questions? I can't do the audio when we have this many people on a call, but there should be a place at the bottom of your screen where you can type in a question or where you can chat back and forth, and I can read those questions out loud. I know it's overwhelming. Belk's has the largest assortment, but like I said, they are our most dedicated department store partner. One thing to note, they are the most advanced. So we are on automatic replenishment with them. So they are always going to have adequate stock and adequate merchandise. They're really good about replenishing. They have been a partner of ours for many, many years. So many of the sales associates do know the product and know the story of Viatry, but it's something that you can never say enough, and we all know that there's a lot of turnover in department stores as well. So just making sure that they really understand what sets us apart and just helping us create those beautiful displays is what we're going to need you to do. All right, well, it doesn't look like we have any questions. Like I said, you'll be receiving a packet from us with catalogs, brochures, a packet of information about Viatry. Please distribute one catalog to each of the Belk stores that you will be responsible for. We do not mail the catalogs because they never get to the department managers. So we ask that you hand deliver one catalog to each store and then hand deliver one packet of brochures to each store. And we'll put those instructions in there. And if you have any questions, let us know. But we need to make sure that we're giving them that information. Belk will be featured in our next issue of Martha Stewart Wedding. So we have a fantastic national ad that's running in the March-April issue. The Belk logo will be featured. The sales associates will be ecstatic to hear that. We are featuring the Lastra collection, that brand new collection that's Italian stoneware. So make sure you let them know about that. But please don't hesitate to call me if there's anything you need or if you need additional training. So the Belk presentation is over at 2:45. We will start with Bloomingdale's. It's about 2:45 now. So if anyone has a crossover, they can stay on the call. If not, I should see new people on this call. So thank you very much. All right, so this should be the Bloomingdale's Retail Assistance Training. I see a couple more people hopping on to the call. So I'm just going to wait a few more minutes and then we will get started. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started with Bloomingdale's. I'm Holly. I am the sales manager for Viatri. We are so happy to have you on board. We are thrilled to be in Bloomingdale's. This is a brand new department store partnership for Viatri. Many of the stores have just received their merchandise within the last week. Some are still receiving that merchandise. We have a lot of opportunity with Bloomingdale's. They are very important in the bridal registry industry, so I know that this is going to be a great fit. The Bloomingdale's buyer loves Viatri, so this is going to be a very positive relationship, and like I said, we are thrilled to be in these great department stores. So this will be brand new to the sales associates when you go visit. They will not know about Viatri. So it's going to be really important that you train them, that you provide them with the proper materials, and that you give them my contact information so they can contact me if they have any questions that you may not answer. And you will get all of those materials within the next week. So let me give you a little bit of history about Viatri. We started in 1983, so we are very close to celebrating our 30th anniversary, and it really all started with a mother and her two daughters. So Lee Gravely and her two daughters, Susan and Frances Gravely, were on a magical trip to Italy in 1983, and they simply fell in love with the dinnerware that they were eating off of in their hotel every single night. Towards the end of the trip, they finally got up enough courage to ask the hotel manager, you know, where can we buy these beautiful pieces? We want to have these pieces on our table back in the United States. You know, how can we find them? And of course, in that great Italian culture where everyone is family, he said there is a factory very close, and that's where we get all of these pieces. Come look. So they spent the next several days watching the different artisans work and watching them create the different pieces of ceramic. At the end of their trip, they said, you know, we have got to find a way to bring this to the United States. There is nothing like this in the market for tabletop, and we really want to kind of make a company from this. So they returned home with a trunk full of our Campagna dinnerware. Campagna is our flagship Vietri collection. It's still in the line today. And they traveled up and down the East Coast. They went to the finest specialty stores that they could find to sell the product. They found the best department stores that they could, and they sold the product there. And really the rest is history. Today, Vietri is the largest importer of Italian ceramics in the country. We work with over 2,000 upscale specialty stores. We are in the best stores, in the best places in the country. We're sold to better department stores like Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Belk in the Southeast. There are several things that sets Vietri apart from our competition, and the way that we like to talk about that is through something called the Vietri Advantage. And there are 3 key points that we really want you to talk to with the sales associates. The first is simply the fact that these are handcrafted Italian treasures. Today there is so much influx of products from China or pieces that are not handmade, they're made by machine or they're copies of something. We have stayed true to the Italian culture and to the Italian lifestyle, and we're able to provide the most beautiful, award-winning Italian products in the world for almost 30 years. We're also all about everyday luxury, and this is very important from a bridal registry standpoint. We provide the most durable, dishwasher-safe earthenware with over 15 microwavable collections. So all of our product is dishwasher safe, and the majority of our product is microwave safe, which is very important to the bride of today. We also have great trend-setting design. Working with Italy, typically we're ahead of the trends. We know what's going on in fashion. We know what's going on in tabletop. We're able to bring these to the United States market, and we are the most publicized tabletop brand that there is. Any magazine that you open up, you will see our product if you look close enough. We advertise in the best magazines, Elle Decor, Martha Stewart Weddings, Traditional Home, and we're used by celebrities across the country and also by the Food Network. So Vietri is everywhere once you really become familiar with the product, and it's something that we're very proud of. So let's talk a little bit about the products that Bloomingdale's will have in its store. They are starting very narrow with the assortment. They've gone deep but narrow. So they're concentrating on our most popular bridal registry collection, and that is Encanto, which you see in this picture here. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk a little bit about just the inspiration and the design behind our Italian products, and why we continue after almost 30 years to work with Italy. The Italian lifestyle is a lifestyle that everyone dreams of having, that carefree attitude. They all look impeccably chic. They have a beautiful carefree attitude, and it's all about La Bella Vita, the beautiful life. Italy is also a center of art and great design. We work with over 35 different factories in Italy. A lot of people think that there's just one Vietri factory, but that's not the case. We have 35 partnerships throughout the northern part of Italy all the way to the southern part of Italy. And like I said, absolutely everything is artisan crafted. It is handmade and hand painted, and each piece not only is perfect for entertaining and is perfect for everyday use, but these are truly works of art that you're investing in when you purchase Vietri or when a bride registers for Vietri. Vietri is all about mix and match. If you've ever been to Italy, you've seen this for yourself. You may be at a restaurant and the person beside you has a different dinner plate than you do, and that's what their lifestyle is about, mixing and matching the old with the new to create beautiful, unique tablescapes. This also helps keep our customer fresh, and it keeps them buying. If a customer has had Vietri that they purchased 10 years ago, there are still items in that collection that they can add and that they can extend. So once you become a Vietri customer or once you become a Vietri bride, you really are a customer for life. We also are proud to have casual or formal looks for your home. You can dress up any Vietri collection no matter upon the occasion, and it's going to be a perfect table setting. Vietri works with earthenware. So the material that the ceramics are made of is earthenware. One of the best selling points about Vietri is that earthenware is natural, completely natural. It literally is clay that is dug from the earth and it's fired and baked. And this is a key element that distinguishes us from our competition. Vietri has the most durable, dishwasher safe, and microwavable earthenware on the market today. You will not see another brand that's working with earthenware that is as durable as we are. We use earthenware because it allows us to get these beautiful colors, very intricate design and details that you can't from other materials. And it's really unlike anything else you've seen on the market. Once you touch and feel our product, you will see for yourself what really sets us apart. Earthenware is also elegant enough that you can serve your most sophisticated guests, but it's also going to be durable and strong, and it's perfect for everyday use. There are two types of earthenware that Bloomingdale's carries. The first is a terracotta clay. Blue Bianco, which is this bright blue and white collection here in the center of your screen, is made of terracotta. This is a brownish clay. It literally means baked earth. And oftentimes we use terracotta when we are hand painting different collections and we need to get a bright, vibrant color. Terra Marrone is the second type of earthenware that Bloomingdale's will carry. It is a dark brown clay that typically is used in outdoor Italian sculptures and wall art. So just that in itself tells you how durable the Terra Marrone clay is. Our artisans developed a hardening paste that's used in conjunction with the Terra Marrone clay to make it even more durable. It also allows these pieces to be microwave, oven, dishwasher, and freezer safe. So our white Encanto is the most durable collection that we offer, and it's microwave, oven, dishwasher, and safe, which is a huge selling point to the Bloomingdale's bride. It's really simple to determine which type of clay the product is. For example, when you turn over the back of the piece, you'll be able to see if it's the black clay, which would be the Terra Marrone, or the brown clay, which is terracotta. All of the product that we have in Bloomingdale's is going to be dishwasher safe. Encanto will be microwave safe. We recommend that it's washed on the low energy air dry cycle. We recommend to not overload the dishwasher when you're using our collections. If there are larger serving pieces, of course, we would recommend to hand wash those simply because they're not going to fit in the dishwasher. For some of our hand-painted collections like Blue Bianco, a technique called crazing can occur over time. This simply contributes to the visual appeal of the collection. When you're in Italy, you will see this in the ceramics. It's just part of using earthenware and all natural materials. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a way that the product sort of ages over time. All of our dinnerware and all of our serving accessories are lead-free, and they meet all FDA and Prop 65 requirements. So that's a question we get asked a lot, but completely lead-free, and everything meets FDA and Prop 65 requirements. Nature of goods, because everything is handmade, there may be times, especially in our hand-painted collections like Blue Bianco, that you may see a thumbprint, or there might be a slight variation in the brush stroke. This is simply another testament to the fact that these pieces are made by hand by maestro artisans that have developed their skill over time. For Encanto, for the white, you may see variation in the thickness of the glaze or perhaps in the different shapes. These are molded by hand, so they are going to have an organic shape. They may be irregular, but for the Vietri bride or for the Vietri collector, that's what sets us apart from our competition. It's something that a product that's machine made, of course, you're never going to see, but there's nothing special about that. The fact that ours is handmade, you may see these things, but it's what sets us apart from our competition. It's what makes us proud, and that's who we are. So the assortment for Bloomingdale's is Encanto and Blue Bianco. Encanto means enchanted in Italian. Like I said, it's dishwasher, microwave, oven, and freezer safe. And within Encanto, there are 4 patterns that allow you to create beautiful mix and match designs and unique table settings. So in this picture here, you can see that the mug is a different pattern than the salad plate, then the dinner plate, then the charger. Each of these are layered together to create a really unique look. That's one thing that attracts the bride to Vietri. They can create their own combination that perhaps their friend or their peers don't have, and they can really develop it so it's true to their personality and to their fiance's personality. Encanto is handmade in the Veneto region of Italy. It's made of that black Terra Marrone clay, and it is a top bridal pattern for us. It is our most popular bridal registry pattern. We rolled out with Bloomingdale's just in their New York flagship store earlier this year. Within a couple months, they had 20 brides registered on Encanto White. So it is a very, very popular collection. Most brides will know Vietri by Encanto. It is featured in Martha Stewart weddings all the time and in different bridal magazines, and I'll show you some of those images soon. Blue Bianco is the second collection that Bloomingdale's has in their assortment. They chose this blue and white to really pop the basic white of Encanto. It's a great way to accessorize the collection, create great impact. And this is the Italian kind of take on antique Chinese porcelain. So we've really freshened it up. We've brought a new, young look to it. Fresh flowers bloom on these hand-painted earthenware pieces. The floral design was actually inspired by vintage silk fabrics that were found in Italian museums by our product development team. These are unique shapes that were also inspired by traditional blue and white ceramics that our product development team found from the 16th century. We added a vibrant cobalt blue glaze that adds a crisp accent to that white. This is made in Tuscany, and it's dishwasher safe. And you can see here some of the pieces. You've got that beautiful blue and white salad plate. There are great serving pieces. You'll just layer this into the Encanto White display to create a great pop of color. Here you can see some of the times that we've been featured in the press. Encanto and Blue Bianco are favorites. We've been featured in Elle Decor, Brides Magazine, Martha Stewart Weddings Magazine, Veranda Magazine did a whole blog on our blue and white collection. So it's something that the media and the press has really been attracted to. We are right on trend with that blue and white color combination, and it's perfect for the Bloomingdale's customer. So let's talk a little bit about Vietri Bridal. Here's another great shot of Encanto. Here you'll see the lace pattern mixed with the Baroque pattern, mixed with the lace salad plate, mixed with this great striped serving bowl. So why should a bride register for Vietri? Once again, handcrafted Italian treasures. The bride is inundated with different options. Many of them are mass-produced. They're made in China. Vietri celebrates the fact that we are artisan design, we're handcrafted, we are influenced by that great Italian lifestyle, and we support the history of Italy. And through our partnerships with Italy, we're able to extend the century-old techniques of the ceramic making. So we are very proud of that fact. We're everyday luxury. Brides are busy these days. Of course, they're not going to hand wash anything. They want it to be durable. They want it to last a lifetime, and that's exactly what Vietri is. We offer the most durable, dishwasher-safe earthenware. Almost everything is microwave safe. Our products are elegant, but they're durable and they're strong, and they can be used every day. I can attest to that. I have plenty of Vietri at home. I use it every day. It stands up over time, and it's a simple pleasure to be able to eat off every day. We're also trendy. Brides today want to be different from what their mothers registered for, what their grandmothers registered for. They want the newest, hottest collections, and that is what Italian products can bring to them. We have timeless collections, so no matter 10, 15 years, the designs are timeless. They're impeccable, but they're also trend-setting because they're coming from Italy. We have products that can outfit the entire home. A bride can not only register for Encanto and Blue Bianco at Bloomingdale's, but they can special order some of the great home decor pieces that we have as well. Registering for Vietri means that you're bringing this high level of Italian style to your table and to your home. And registering for Vietri means that you will be a Vietri collector for life. Who is the Vietri bride? The Vietri bride knows exactly what she wants. Most often she's going to come into Bloomingdale's. She will have seen Vietri featured in national magazines or on different websites or in blogs, and she's going to know that's what she wants. She demands quality, value, and style. She knows that when she registers for Vietri, she's getting handmade products that are made in Italy. Oftentimes, the Vietri bride can be traditional in her taste and her behavior. She loves to entertain at home. She loves to host bridal showers. She loves to host dinner parties. She's very traditional in that aspect, and she knows how important it is to set a great table. She wants casual, easy-to-maintain dinnerware that's dishwasher and microwave safe, but she wants that same everyday dinnerware to be that's able to be used on special occasions as well. She may dress it up with a new linen or with beautiful chargers or just a beautiful floral display in the middle of the table, but she's going to use her dinnerware that she uses every day when she's cooking dinner for her husband, also on her most sophisticated occasions as well. And she wants to build on her dinnerware collections. She wants to add in different seasonal pops of color, like the blue and white, to extend the look. She wants to add in linens, and she wants to add in flatware. And she can do that. Vietri has all of those pieces, and Bloomingdale's can use their catalog, and they can special order anything. So your goals as a merchandiser for Bloomingdale's for Vietri. The first is to excite the sales associates about Vietri. We are a new brand to their selling floor. That's exciting. Many stores fight to get Vietri, so it is an honor that they have us and that they have our brand. Your next goal is to educate them about Vietri and what sets us apart. Educate the selling associates, educate the department managers, and educate the bridal registry consultants. Make sure they know about Vietri, they know our history, they know about Encanto and Blue Bianco and what sets us apart. Your goal is to increase the number of Vietri bridal registries and sell through existing products. Of course, we are very important for bridal registry, but we're also great for gifting, even self-purchases. Any lover of blue and white is going to fall in love with Blue Bianco, and they're going to want to add to their collection. Our Encanto collection has fantastic serving pieces that is perfect for anyone. It's a basic white that can be layered in with any brand of tabletop that you may have at home. So, of course, you want to educate about bridal registry, but you also want to pull out those fabulous pieces that anyone can purchase for themselves or for a friend. We want you to help us achieve impactful product placement on the selling floor. Vietri will sell the best when it's merchandised on a table. If you can help us obtain a table setting, we will increase our sales. They can layer in with linens that they have or different flatware, but creating a beautiful table is going to be really important. And then your last goal is to gather and report feedback from the store managers. We want to hear what they have to say about Vietri. Are they excited? Are they getting questions that they can't answer? How can we make it easy for them to sell our products? So each month we'll ask that you gather that information and send it to us. It's really easy to kind of remember your goals. Trim the competition, TRIM. Train the sales associates, the department managers, and the bridal registry consultants. Build those relationships. Have them look forward to you coming each month and helping them grow their Vietri business. Help them manage their inventory. Make sure that if there's any product in the back that you're pulling it out and that you're putting it on the selling floor. And then lastly, offer help with merchandising. You know, and each store will be different. Some may really want to have control over that. Others may be thrilled that you're willing to help them create beautiful tablescapes. So offer your assistance, and if you have the time, make sure that you're helping them create those great tables. So like I said, establish the relationships, increase the sell-through of the current inventory with enhanced merchandising displays, consistent education, and increased stock on the selling floor. Oftentimes we'll go into the back stock of some of these stores and it'll be piled high with VH3, but there may not be any on the selling floor. The sales associates get busy. They oftentimes don't have time to kind of restock, so that will be a very important part of your responsibilities. And then communicate Bloomingdale's needs through thorough reporting. Each month you'll submit a report to us, and through those reports we'll be able to talk directly with the buyer and let them know what's happening at the local level, what collections they may want to bring in. It will be very important that we have these reports. So just quickly, your responsibilities each month: to take a full inventory. We'll have count sheets for Bloomingdale's, and you'll just simply count the product and send that to us. Check the floor presentation. If the product needs to be cleaned or dusted, please do that. Help to re-merchandise. Confirm that all the product in the assortment is on the selling floor, so go back in the back stock area and pull out that merchandise. Work to obtain the best position on the selling floor. Like I said, check the stock room. Check their brochure stock. We will be giving you brochures, but you know, after 3 to 4 months, they may need more. We're happy to send more, but we'll never know if you don't let us know. Develop those relationships. Talk about customer reaction. This is a new brand to Bloomingdale's. How are the customers reacting? What are they saying? We want to hear. We also want to hear about the competition. What is our competition up to? Let us know. Record the customer request. This will help us achieve more product from the buyer. Take before and after photos only if it's okay. Please ask before you take these photos, but we would love to see them. Great displays we can feature on our VH3 Facebook page or on our VH3 blog to really create in-consumer excitement about us being in Bloomingdale's. And then make sure you're always, every time you go in, do they need additional training? Train the sales associates. Go through this PowerPoint. Remind the existing sales associates about the VH3 story, what the best sellers are, and those care instructions, that things are microwave safe or dishwasher safe. So if you have any questions, my number is right here. You've got my email address. Margaret Brooke is our sales coordinator. You have her email address, and then if you can't get in touch with one of us, you can talk to Jody Kennington, who is our customer service manager. All of this information will also be on each of the catalogs you distribute, so Bloomingdale's will have access to this information as well. So in the next week, you will receive catalogs, brochures, different materials, different educational materials. Please distribute one catalog to each of the Bloomingdale stores that you have. Also distribute one packet of brochures to each of the Bloomingdale stores that you have. We have included my contact information directly on that catalog, so if there's any questions, it's really easy to get in touch with me. And then if you have any questions, just let us know. All right, so that is everything. If you have any questions, I can't do audio on this webinar system because we have so many people on the call. But if you have any questions, you can actually type onto your screen at the bottom. There should be a place where it says chat or question, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have. I can read them out loud. It's a lot of information, I know, so we will email you this presentation, and you can review it. You can also go to vh3.com. There is plenty of information there. You can see more images, and then when you receive your packet in the mail, that will explain a lot as well. All right. It doesn't look like we have any questions, so the Bloomingdale's call is finished. We have a Neiman Marcus call at 3:30, so in about 15 minutes. So if anyone has Neiman's as well as Bloomingdale's, you can hang on. We'll get started. If not, like I said, I'm easy to get in touch with. So if there's anything I can do or anything I can clarify, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Thank you. Pam and Chris, I unmuted you. You may be able to talk to me now. Can you talk? Maybe not. I'm not hearing you. Anyway, we'll just hold off for the next 15 minutes, and then we'll get started with the Neiman Marcus presentation. Are you there? I am. It's echoing really bad.
Yes, it is.
Has it been doing that the whole time I've been talking?
No. No, not at all.
Okay. It's not echoing now.
Oh, no, it's not. It's stopped. Oh.
No, it is on our end.
It's on our end, but not on yours. Oh,
Here we go. Holly?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm on the landline here, and I can still echo. So I don't know what's going on. We thought maybe because we had you on speaker, but we don't have you on speaker.
It's not that bad right now. Are y'all able to see the pictures okay and everything?
Oh, great.
Everything's great. The only thing we're concerned about is when they go to ask a question. I don't think they know what they need to do because ours appears in the top right-hand part of our screen. And you raise your hand, hit the hand button, and then you go up to the red arrow, and it brings up the drop-down screen. And at the bottom, you can type in your question. I don't think they know that.
Okay, I can tell them that. But I'll
Yeah.
be honest with you, when we do these calls, we don't get a lot of questions. People just don't like to ask it in this type of format. So maybe they'll email me, but I'll tell them how to do the hand thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Raise your hand and then click the arrow.
Click the arrow, and at the bottom, there's a little box that they could type in a question.
Okay.
But no, I think it's great.
Okay, good. Yeah, the Bloomingdale's didn't take as long because they just, it's not a lot of product. It's the right product, but it's just not a lot. Belk's has a ton of product, so I tried to go through that one as quickly as I could.
Yeah, that was great. No, everything's wonderful. So yeah, it comes out great. You do a great job with it. So yeah, I think everybody's going to be pleased, and as soon as they get their packets, I think it's going to be wonderful for them. Now, you're putting inventory sheets in all those packets, right?
And that's one thing. We are putting inventory sheets in Bloomingdale's and in Neiman Marcus, but we are on automatic replenishment with Belk, so they don't need to waste their time taking an inventory.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
It would take them all day. So I
Yeah.
don't know if you want to send a message out to them, but we don't have to worry about that. They are,
Okay.
Belk is so on top of it. They're incredible.
Okay, I'll put that in an email to them. Yep, no
Okay.
problem. Very good. How many did we have? Now, you have a list of the phone numbers of who's on each call that you can send to me?
Yep, I'm going to have Margaret send you that afterwards. So if
Great.
there's, and we can follow up. If they are not on the call, maybe we need to schedule makeup calls or something. But, it's important. But we've had Bloomingdale's, it seems like we had almost everyone on that call. The Belk's call, I thought we should have a little bit more, but for Belk's, I know that in North Carolina, one merchandiser has a lot of the stores. So that
Right.
one might have been okay.
We have 11 merchandisers for Bloomingdale's. Did you have 11 on the call?
Yes, I think we did, either 9 or 11. I can't see now because some have hung up, but we had good
Right.
attendance on that one. We only had about 13 for Belk.
You only had 13 for Belk. How many merchandisers do we have? I'm going to pull up the locations right now and see.
I'm in a different office, so I don't have it in front of me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Now, you're in the Carolinas, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm just in a different part of the actual office building.
Oh, I see.
We sit in little cubes, and so if I'm doing a presentation, I go into a different office where I can close the door.
I see. I understand. Okay, I'm just going to pull up the location merchandiser list on this for Belk. VH3's down. There you go. Put in Belk. Chris is doing the computer work, and I'm just telling her what to do.
Okay.
If she didn't register last night, see, some people say they registered last night and they can't get on the call.
Oh, really?
Here's the website. Can they just put the website in their header and go in? Right there it is down below. We're going to see because we have one in San Francisco that can't get on right now. She just called us for the Neiman's.
Okay.
We have 21 merchandisers for Belk. Can you say there were 13 on there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, so I knew that we had about 4 or 5 that couldn't be on it because they confirmed with me.
Okay.
And a couple called in today. Well, Patty Mansfield couldn't get on for Belk. And if she didn't register last night, I don't know if they can register today.
They can register today. Honestly, sometimes it's just the version of the computer that you're running.
Yeah.
It just, you never know. And, the last time we tried to do this, I couldn't even get on, so there's,
Yeah.
It's always something. But we can send the presentation, and if Margaret next week needs to do makeup calls, we can do that too. I'll be in New York, but she can hop on the phone with a couple people at a time and do it that way if she needs to.
Okay, we'll talk about that, and I'll let you know. Chris and I will powwow. If we just get a recording of that we can put on our document, they can just do it off of our website is what I'm thinking.
Yep, and I've been recording. I'm actually recording this right now. I guess I should stop. But
okay.
well, my marketing team can splice it up so it's different. So it stops at Belk, stops at Bloomingdale's, and then starts at Neiman's.
Oh, she says it's missing plug-in, so it must be something on her end, that my
On her
merchandiser in San
computer.
Francisco. Yeah, it's her computer probably. Yeah.
She probably can just call the phone number and listen.
That'll be tough. You know, I'm just going to have her listen to the recording if I get if I get it from you, from Margaret.
Okay.
I'll see
Okay.
her. Else she can call Margaret and maybe coordinate a time to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just do that. What time are we at? Do you need to get going?
It's 3:25 here, so I've got a few more minutes.
So,
But,
Chris, do you have anything else to add? I think we're good right now, Holly. I think everything's going well.
Good.
I love your line and your collections. They're absolutely gorgeous.
They are
love
so beautiful.
I know, we're sitting here drooling. But anyway, so I'll hang up. That way we won't have, well, I have it in stereo. You probably don't, but it's probably Chris's speakers on our end. So I think everything's great. So what I'll do is touch base with Margaret tomorrow morning. How's that sound, to get everything I need from her?
That sounds perfect.
Perfect. Okay. All right. We'll see you later. Okay. Bye.
Uh-huh. All right, it's 3:30, and the Neiman Marcus presentation is scheduled for right now. I'm going to let a couple more people hop onto the call, and then we will get started. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. We are really excited to have you on board as merchandisers for Neiman Marcus. Several of you may have helped us with merchandising at Neiman's earlier this year, and we are excited to continue the partnership in 2012. We have seen success by having each of you go in once a month. We were able to get new product on the selling floor, and we are finalizing a large spring order as well. So it's definitely growing. We're seeing more products sell through, and we're excited because Neiman Marcus is the very first partner that we ever worked with 30 years ago. So we have a very long-standing relationship. It's kind of been up and down at times, and I think we're on our way up. So thank you for your help, and we will work really hard again in 2012 to continue to revitalize our brand at Neiman Marcus. So the goals for Neiman Marcus will be to excite the sales associates about Viatri, to educate the sales associates and the department managers about our brand, to increase the number of Viatri bridal registries at Neiman Marcus, and to sell through existing products that is on the floor. We also ask that you help us achieve impactful product placement on the selling floor. This is probably one of the most important. As we're getting in more merchandise to Neiman Marcus, now is the time to work to obtain table displays. The only way tabletop is going to sell is if it's on a table. So we need your help in working with the store associates and working with the visuals team to talk about how important it is to create a beautiful table with our products and really optimize each of the pieces and create an impact when the consumer walks into the floor. And then continued feedback. Through the feedback that you've been able to gather in 2011, we've been able to get new products. We've been able to host trunk shows. We've been able to have personal appearances. So this feedback is very important, and we just hope that you can continue to report that monthly because we are seeing changes. They may be slow, but they are coming, and we're excited about our partnership for the future. So an easy way to remember your goals: trim the competition, train the sales associates, train the personal shoppers, train anybody that you can on the Viatri brand and the assortment that we have in Neiman's. Build those relationships. Build the relationships that the department managers have with myself. You'll have my contact information. Once they have it, they can reach me at any time if they have questions or if they have special orders to place. Help manage the inventory. I'm sure that you've seen it before when you walk into the selling floor and more of the product is in the back stock than maybe on the front. We need your help in pulling that product out from the stock rooms and getting our displays full and replenished. And then merchandise, of course. Merchandisers, that is your expertise. We need your help creating beautiful displays, mixing and matching, and creating beautiful lifestyle displays of our products. So just spelling it out again, establishing local relationships with the bridal registry team, store managers, department managers, sales associates, and the personal shopper team. That is a great person to get to know, especially at Neiman Marcus. They have very dedicated, long-standing relationships with their clients, their customers, and getting to know that personal shopper team, letting them know where the VH3 catalog is and letting them know that they can special order anything from the catalog is great. Increasing the sell-through of current inventory with enhanced merchandising, consistent education, and increased stock on the selling floor is so important. And then communicating Neiman Marcus's needs through those reports. It helps me achieve a deeper assortment and a broader assortment with the buyer. I actually have feedback and facts that I can present to him. He's not able to travel to all of the local stores. I can't either, but having your eyes and ears out there on the selling floor helps me obtain a better stock position and a better floor position for our products. So each month we ask that you take a full inventory. We will provide you with electronic count sheets that you can print off, as well as hard copies in the packets that you'll receive next week. Check our floor presentation. Clean and dust the merchandise if it needs it. Re-merchandise when you can. Confirm that all the product in the assortment, so all that product that you see on your count sheet, we need to make sure that it's represented on the selling floor. Pull it out of the stock room if you need to. Help us achieve the best position that we can. You know, you'll know in the department where is a great space for selling and where may not be. We want to be in the best space. We want to be on the best table, and we want to be merchandised with complementary products. Check our brochures. You'll be receiving packets of brochures to hand deliver to the stores. In 3 to 4 months, they may have given out all those brochures and need more. That's easy for us to do. Just let me know if they need more. Meet with their store personnel. Develop that relationship. VH3 is all about relationships, so help us build that. Discuss the customer reaction. They have newer merchandise on the floor right now. They will be receiving newer merchandise later this spring. We want to know how the customers are reacting to it. Do they love it? Are there other things from VH3 that they want to see? We have a very large catalog. We have over 2,500 SKUs, and Neiman's is only carrying a fraction. So there may be some things that their customers want to see that we need to know about. Record these requests and send them to us in your monthly reports. Let us know how our competition is doing. Do they have more shelf space? Is their shelf space decreasing? Are we taking over some of that space? We want to hear about that. And always ask permission, but if you can, take photos. Take before and after photos, or if there's a great display, take a picture and send it to us. We can feature it on our VH3 Facebook page. We can feature it on our VH3 blog. This will help us to drive those consumers to their local Neiman Marcus stores that carry our products. And then, of course, training any new sales associates and always reminding the existing sales associates of the VH3 story, our best sellers, and how to care for the products. This is something that I can't say enough. Training is so important. Those sales associates are busy. They have multiple brands to remember, so you can't do it enough. Every month, ask them, can I give you more information? Do you have questions? Let me train you again. This will be really important because they can then educate the consumer about our product. So a little bit about VH3. And this is a great glamour shot here of a collection called Lustra. This is the new collection that VH3 has on their selling floor. They got it in this summer. They are selling it. I have traveled across the country this January. I'm hearing specialty stores come to me and say, we saw this at Neiman Marcus. We have to have it. So it's creating a wave. It is featured in Martha Stewart weddings right now. It will be the next big collection for VH3, and we are so proud that Neiman's was the very first customer to have it. So a little bit about VH3's history. We started in 1983. We are very close to celebrating our 30th anniversary, and we could not be more excited. We are a family company. We started with a mother, Lee Gravely, and her two daughters, Susan and Frances Gravely. They were on a vacation in Italy in 1983, and they simply fell in love with the dinnerware that they were eating off of in their hotel every night. If you've ever been to Italy, you definitely can resonate with this story. Every single restaurant has beautiful ceramic plates. They're mixing and matching. Your place setting may be different from whoever else you're dining with, but they're just extravagant. And this is what Susan and Francis really fell in love with. So towards the end of their trip, they finally got up enough courage to ask their hotel, you know, where can we buy these ceramics? There's nothing like this at home in the United States, and we really want to bring it back. And in that Italian culture of everyone is family, everyone is my friend, they actually drove them to one of the factories that was very close by, and they allowed Susan and Francis to spend the next several days watching the artisans work. They were mesmerized by the way the pieces were hand-formed and the way that they were hand-painted. And at the end of the trip, Susan and Francis decided there is a market for this in the United States. There is nothing like it out there, and we want to bring it back and we want to sell it. So they filled a trunk full of Campagna, which was our very first collection. It was our flagship dinnerware line. They went up and down the East Coast. They sold to the best specialty stores in the very best towns. They made their way to New York City. They were at the tabletop market, which is a very important market in the tabletop industry. And Neiman Marcus walked in the door. They bought every piece of Campagna, and really the rest is history. Neiman Marcus was the first department store we ever worked with almost 30 years ago. They have been a long-standing partner, and we are always so proud to have our brand on their selling floor because they only have the best of the best. Today, we are sold to over 2,000 upscale specialty stores across the country. We work with department stores like Neiman Marcus. We're in Saks Fifth Avenue. We're in Bloomingdale's. We work with Belk in the Southeast. We are the largest importer of Italian ceramics in the country. There is no one else that is doing ceramics, Italian ceramics like Vietri. There are three key points that really distinguishes Vietri from our competition. The first is that we are handcrafted Italian treasures. Every single piece of Vietri is hand-painted, hand-molded, hand-turned. It is made by a maestro artisan that has gone through apprenticeships. They have worked for years. More than likely their father was a ceramic artisan, their grandfather was a ceramic artisan. These are all family-owned factories that have been doing ceramic work for centuries. We can provide the most beautiful, award-winning Italian products in the world. There is no one doing what we do. We're also everyday luxury. That's something that today's consumer is looking for. We have the most durable, dishwasher-safe earthenware. Most of our collections are microwave safe. Everything is dishwasher safe, and they can be used in your most casual dining occasions to the most formal dining occasions. You can change out a charger, a linen, a flatware, and you're going to go from everyday use to very sophisticated use as well. We're also about trend-setting design, and I think this is one thing that Neiman's really looks to Vietri for. We have the most publicized, timeless Italian designs for your entire home. Since we work with Italy, we're always ahead of trend. We always know what's going on in fashion. We know what's going on in the tabletop industry, certain trends. For example, the picture that you just saw with the gray dinnerware. Who would have ever thought that gray would be the next big thing? But we knew that gray is a trend-setting color, and it's something that people across the world are gravitating to right now. It's going to be a huge color for us. We're also the most publicized tabletop company. We are in the top magazines, Martha Stewart Weddings, Traditional Home, Elle Decor, Veranda. We are on TV shows. We're in movies. We work with the Food Network. As you watch the Food Network, you'll notice that many times they're using Vietri products. So we have great relationships with the press, great relationships with celebrities, and we're that brand name that everybody wants to have on their table. So a little bit about our products. This is a great glamour shot of Encanto, which is a collection that Neiman Marcus continues to offer. First, let's talk a little bit more about that Italian inspiration and design. We have a product development team here at our main office in North Carolina. We have one in New York, and then we work with our factories in Italy. So it really is a partnership between us and our Italian manufacturers. The reason why we continue to work with Italian ceramics is it is simply a lifestyle that we all dream of having. Italians, they move at a different pace. They enjoy life. They enjoy their friends and their family. They entertain with style, and they really cherish every moment. La bella vita, the beautiful life, that is what Italian living is all about. Most Americans, when they dream of a fantastic vacation, they are dreaming of an Italian vacation, and that's something that we are able to bring. They can have that every single day on their table when they bring in Vietri dinnerware. We work with over 35 different factories in Italy. So many people think that there's just one Vietri factory, but we actually have 35 different factories throughout Italy, from the northern part of Italy all the way down to the southern part of Italy. Most of our factories are going to be headquartered around Florence, but I've been to many of them, and I wish you could all go, because you could really see for yourself that everything is handmade. Everything is handcrafted, and these are family-owned factories that have been doing these for centuries. I've said this over and over, but it really is what sets us apart from our competition. This is artisan-crafted product. It is handmade and hand-painted, and although it's durable and it can be used every single day, these are true pieces of art. The shapes, the silhouettes, the color. This is something that takes centuries to really perfect. Vietri is all about mix and match. Italians are all about mix and match. Like I said, on their table, everything is different. And that's a philosophy that keeps Vietri fresh, and it keeps our customers buying. Once they start their Vietri collection 10, 15, 20 years down the road, we still have patterns that are available. We still have mix and match combinations, so they can really layer in to create different looks for their table. And once again, casual to formal looks for any home. You can dress us down and you can dress us up, but we are there for every single day use. A little bit about how the product is made. We are made of earthenware. Earthenware is all natural, which is a huge selling point. These are natural clays that are fired and baked, and this is a key element that distinguishes us from our competition. Literally, the product it's dug from the earth. It is clay that's dug from the earth. It's molded, it's fired, and that's how we make our product. We have the most durable, dishwasher-safe, and microwavable earthenware available on the market today. We are constantly improving the temperatures at which our product is fired, the type of process that's used to make the clay. So it is extremely durable, and over the years we have continued to improve this. We use earthenware because we're able to achieve beautiful color, deep, saturated hues. This is only color combinations that you're going to see on earthenware. We also have the ability to create beautiful, unique shapes with the earthenware material too. There's really nothing like Vietri on the market. When you see it and feel it for yourself, you'll be able to really understand how different we are. And once again, earthenware is elegant enough to serve every day and even at very sophisticated occasions as well. So there are two types of earthenware, terracotta and terramarrone. So in Neiman Marcus, we'll have terracotta pieces. These are a brownish color clay. You can turn the piece over and see that brown clay show through, and that's terracotta. An example of a collection would be Bellezza. Bellezza is a great collection for Neiman Marcus. We are working to get them better stocked on that collection, so that will be terracotta. Terramarrone is what Encanto is made of. That's our best-selling collection. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But that is a dark brown, almost black clay that is typically used in Italian sculptures that are outdoors and for outdoor wall art. So with that being said, it is extremely durable. We also use a hardening paste in conjunction with the terramarrone clay that allows it to be microwave, dishwasher, oven, and freezer safe. So this is a great collection for bridal registry. It's a great collection for every day, and anything that's terramarrone is going to be that black clay. You'll be able to distinguish it very easily. Earthenware, all earthenware is dishwasher safe. All of the earthenware that Neiman Marcus has in their assortment is microwave safe. So you can go into Neiman Marcus and tell the sales associates everything from Vietri is microwave and dishwasher safe. We recommend that it's dried, recommend that it's washed on the low energy air dry cycle. We also recommend not to overload the dishwasher. That's a very important point to get across. If there are larger pieces, of course, those could be hand washed simply because they won't fit into the dishwasher. All of our dinnerware meets FDA and Prop 65 requirements, and it's all lead-free. We are excited about new Italian stoneware. This is, in our 30 years, we have never had Italian stoneware before. Lastra, featured in Neiman Marcus, is made of stoneware. The reason why stoneware is different from earthenware is that it is a more dense clay, and it can be fired at a higher temperature. Because it's fired at such a high temperature, it allows the product to be resistant to chipping and to breaking. It's oven, microwave, freezer, and dishwasher safe, and it is going to be industrial strength. So this Lastra collection will be the most durable collection that Vietri has in Italian stoneware. Nature of goods, due to the fact that everything is made by hand, everything is going to be a little bit different, and that's what makes Vietri special. The Vietri collector loves that aspect. You may see a thumbprint from the artisan. You may see a variation in the color or the shape. The brush stroke may be, there may be variations in that as well. So there's nothing wrong. It's not defective. This is nature of goods, and it is a true testament that every single piece is made by hand. So merchandising guidelines for Neiman Marcus, of course, they have a very kind of characteristic way that they like to merchandise. Some of the departments may allow you to be more hands-on, whereas others may not. That's okay. As long as you're keeping the product stocked out of that back stock, as long as you're keeping it clean and organized, we understand that they may have their own way of really kind of putting their spin on it. They should just be merchandised together so the customer can easily understand the product. So everything in Lastra collection should be together. Everything in the Encanto collection should be together to keep it really easy for the consumer to understand. The most important collections, the most important serving pieces should always be at the eye level. And like I said, the collection should be merchandised separately so that you can keep the statements clean, pure, and really easy to understand. The place setting pieces should be featured as a unit, so the dinner charger, salad, cereal mug, and the pasta bowl should be featured together. You should always have a place setting of these on a plate stand so they can be viewed vertically. Once you've displayed vertically, you can then stack the pieces up to really create impact. If the stock levels allow, you can even try to get a table setting of the merchandise. Lastra is one collection that they should have enough stock on to be able to create a really great table. So the Neiman Marcus assortment, their current assortment, and this has been cleaned up since last year, is Lastra, Bellesa White, Encanto, Rustic Garden, and Optical Drinkware. I am working to finalize spring orders, and the spring placement will be Encanto Aqua, which is going to create a great pop of color. More Encanto, more Lastra, more Bellesa, and more Rustic Garden, because that is what we've been asked for. So Encanto, this is Vietri's #1 seller. It is Neiman Marcus's #1 seller for Vietri. Encanto means enchanted in Italian. It is dishwasher, microwave, oven, and freezer safe. It's made of that black Terra Marrone clay. And the great thing about Encanto is you can mix and match. Within the collection, there are 4 different patterns that you can layer in different ways to really create unique table settings. It is our most popular bridal collection. It's what most brides will register for if they register for Viatri. It is a favorite of the press. It's often featured in Martha Stewart weddings and brides magazines, so you're going to see it everywhere. Encanto Aqua, we are working to get this in the stores for spring. It took us years to get this shade of aqua right, but we finally got it right, and it is really taking off for us. It's a beautiful, beautiful blue color. It's stunning if you just show it alone, or when you mix it with white, it creates a really great pop. I would definitely recommend to mix it with their white Encanto. This is a line extension of our most popular dinnerware collection, so it continues to be microwave, dishwasher, oven, and freezer safe, and it's handmade in the Veneto region of Italy. Bellezza is a collection that Neiman's typically has done very well with. Unfortunately, they haven't been replenishing it the way that we would like them to, but I'm working on that. I'm working to get new pieces. Bellezza means beautiful in Italian. This is the collection that I had at home. It's lightweight. It is fired twice, so it's very durable, and it has these beautiful designs that only Italians can do. They actually use antique ornamental rolls to create the designs within each of the pieces. You can see embossed around the edges. This is microwave and dishwasher safe. This is one of my favorite shots of Bellezza. We've got great wall pieces, the beautiful handled serving bowl, and that great picture. Lastra, this is, like I said, newer for Neiman Marcus. It is our first stoneware collection. It is industrial strength. It's chip resistant. It's microwave, dishwasher, oven, and freezer safe. Lastra means strap in Italian. So we were inspired by the way they make Parmesan cheese in Italy. They use this great wooden mold that overlaps, and that overlapping design you'll see on every single one of the Lastra pieces. This is handmade in Tuscany, and right now it's on the shelves in Martha Stewart weddings. In the spring, in the March-April issue, we will feature Lastra in Martha Stewart weddings, and Neiman Marcus's logo will be on this. This is a first for us, so we should see a lot of traffic coming into the store. Here's another great shot of the white and the gray Lastra mixed together. It's clean, it's contemporary, it is the Neiman Marcus customer. Here's another beautiful shot. And then Rustic Garden. In the past, Rustic Garden has been a very large percentage of the Neiman Marcus business. We are working to get more pieces in. The Rustic Garden collection does not have to be merchandised with the Viatri dinnerware. Oftentimes they'll mix this into more of their home decor items, or they'll create a story just with the garden. These pieces were designed by the Italians' love for the outdoors. Every single piece is hand-turned. The emblems and the handles are applied by hand. These are safe for indoor and outdoor use. We just recommend that in the winter months you bring them inside so they don't crack. But there are different shapes and sizes in the collection. Here are some of the smaller, more Tuscan colored pieces. They can be incorporated into table settings as beautiful centerpieces, or just in great stories like this where you're massing out the different pieces. Neiman's also recently brought in our optical drinkware. They have, this is the amber color, but they brought it in a beautiful gray smoke color that looks fantastic with Encanto and Lastra, and then in a very basic clear color. This is made in Naples, Italy. It has a fantastic weight to it. It feels so good in your hand. These are very elegant lines. They kind of give the sense of timeless crystal, but at a great price. They're $20 retail, which is incredible for Viatri. These are a great complement to any of our dinnerware collections, and Neiman's has been blowing these out of the water. So they have done really well with them just because of the price and the design. So we'll talk a little bit about bridal registry for Neiman Marcus. Once again, why should a bride register for Viatri? We have handcrafted Italian treasures. you know, you are so inundated these days with things that are mass-produced, that are machine-made, that are made in China, and that is not what Vietri is about. We maintain the vision of celebrating artisan-designed products that's handcrafted, that really supports the history of Italian ceramics today and in the future. We're all about everyday luxury, and that is what today's bride is looking for. They don't want to hand wash anything. They want it to be easy to take care of, but they want it to look beautiful, and that's what we are. We have the most durable dishwasher-safe collections, over 30 microwavable collections, and everything looks elegant enough to serve every single day, but also to your most sophisticated guests. And then our design. The bride is looking for trend-setting design. They want something that's different from their mother's dinnerware or different from the dinnerware that their grandmother had. Many of them are no longer registering for fine china, but they're looking for great casual dinnerware with a beautiful look that they can use every day, and that's what we are. So who is the Vietri bride? The Vietri bride knows what she wants. Oftentimes she's going to come into Neiman's. She knows that she wants to register for Vietri. She demands quality, value, and great style. She's oftentimes traditional in her taste and behavior. She loves to entertain. She knows what it means to set a great table. She wants casual, easy maintenance dinnerware that's dishwasher and microwave safe, but it's elegant enough for the most formal occasion. She values artisan-made products. She understands how important handmade products are in today's marketplace. And she likes to build on her dinnerware throughout her lifetime. So she may register for Vietri now and continue year after year to add fun, accent pieces, different seasonal pieces, or even linens and flatware. So once she is a Vietri bride, she is a Vietri customer for life. So here is my contact information if you have any questions. You should be seeing new products in the next couple months, a great spring assortment. But right now it'll be Encanto, Bellezza, Rustic Garden, Lastra, and optical drinkware. Next week you will receive catalogs and brochures and other materials. Please hand deliver one catalog to each of your Neiman Marcus stores. When we mail it to them, it never gets in the hands of the right person, so it's really your responsibility to find that department manager and give them the catalog. There is a sticker with my contact information on the catalog if they need to get a hold of me. Please give them one packet of brochures. Introduce yourself. They are thrilled to have you coming in every single month. So start building those relationships. Let's see. If anyone has any questions, there's actually a little orange hand. You can hit that and then type in your questions. If I unmute you with this many people on the call, we have some echoing issues. And I know that Deborah Reed had a question, and let me read that. So Deborah asked if her Neiman Marcus store can get special shipments of collections that the store does not normally carry on consignment, or if we could send in special displays. Deborah, we are happy to do that. We did that several times this fall, and we had great success with it. So what we do, what we ask is that you would work with the department manager, go through that catalog, make a list of items, kind of like a wish list of things that they would like to see in their store. I'll review it, and then I'll work with the buyer. We'll pick a good month, and we can do that. So we're happy to support that in any way. It's an easy way for us to get newness into the stores. Deborah also asked if Vietri is sold in the Neiman Marcus outlet stores. We are not sold in the outlet stores, only in their normal channels of distribution. I also had a question if you can do in-store seminars. Yes, please host in-store trainings with the sales associates and with the department managers. You will receive a copy of this presentation. You can go through that. You can print copies for them. I'm happy to send you any other collateral that you may need to do, but hosting in-store seminars will be very important. So that's a great idea and something that we really hope that you can do. Does anyone else have any questions? I also have a question. If you do an in-store seminar, are we set up to do gifts for those that participate in the seminar? Yes. So you would just coordinate that directly through me. You have my contact information, and we can do something like that. We're happy to. If we can get VA3 in the hands of those that sell it, they'll be able to sell it a lot better. So I'm happy to facilitate that. All right. Well, for those of you that helped us service the stores in 2011, thank you so much. For those of you that are new, we look forward to working with you. It's an easy product. It is so beautiful that you'll have a great time merchandising it. I am easy to get a hold of, so give me a call, shoot me an email if you need anything, and we're excited about our future with Siemens. Thank you so much, and have a great afternoon.